Steam systems, again, another system that's at the heart of a lot of processing plants. And we often see steam being discharged openly into the atmosphere. We see steam leaks. I know there's other components where you can't see, but it's wasting steam. What about steam? What do you want to say about steam and reliability and steam and energy use?
Well, you talked about the systems that we focused the book on. Really, are the the heartbeat or the basis of what pumps the blood through the plant, right? Steam is one of those. And one of the most shocking things to me is in all the years I've been doing RCM, I've yet to do one on a steam or condensate system, right? Often boiler feed water or things like that, but when it comes down to the steam and condensate, it's just typically one of the most abused systems within every plant we go to. You see it when you walk in. You know, you see the traps blow into the atmosphere. You see traps blowing straight through. You see damaged insulation or missing insulation all over the place, leaks all over the place. And when you start to talk to companies about that, there's really an impression that they say, well, it's really insignificant. It's just steam. It's, it's a byproduct of running our turbines and our boiler. And yeah, we need it for the process, but basically the steam doesn't cost us any money. And when you look at them and go, okay, have you ever really figured that out, what it costs you to generate that steam, and then how much you're losing to the atmosphere, and then how much condensate's going out that you're not returning back to your boiler, and what you're paying for that? It's a very significant amount of money. It's in the neighborhood and sometimes more than what they're losing in compressed air, right? And again, it's very simple systems to look at and say, what do we need to do to bring the system back into control? And if we keep it in control, it's going to be reliable for years. That's the beauty of steam. If you keep those systems well maintained, they're going to last you 40 years easily.
And as Doug said, it is one of those heartbeats of the plant. We expect it to be there. We kind of count on it to be there, and sometimes we overlook it when it's needing a lot of attention. And we have a particular client just recently did steam audits. And they went around and also noticed all of the steam pipes and missing insulation, and they attributed basically the audit process and going around and fixing their problems to about $500,000. So direct impact, and again, we see it on from the energy efficiency side, not only from a cost savings, but what is the additional runtime that we're expecting from our equipment, and then what are all the outside impacts that now we induce upon all of the surrounding equipment, and how it impacts the overall process reliability.
So process reliability instead of equipment reliability, steam and compressed air can have a pretty significant impact on the process reliability?
Oh, absolutely. One of the things that Doug and I we've seen multiple times and we've discussed over the course of writing this book is that when things are out of alignment, whether it's steam, whether it's air, lots of times when operators get on site, and you've probably seen it too, Terry, we change shifts, and the first thing an operator does is what? He's got his own little way of controlling his system, right? And so he starts turning different valves or nozzles or controls, and he adjusts things just because it runs better for me this way, right? And then the next guy comes in and he does the same thing, right? And we're constantly changing the way that we're processing in our facility. And when you look at the overall process capability, you see lots of fluctuations. Those fluctuations are due to the fact that we haven't resolved some of the equipment failures and the energy efficiency opportunities, and we've now left it in the hands of the operators to make those choices.